We all love the sunshine seasons of life. The promotions, the celebrations, the laughter-filled weekends, the easy days when everything just clicks. In those good times, friends appear like flowers after rain. Invitations come pouring in. The group chats are active. Everyone wants to be part of the joy. But what happens when the storm hits? When the diagnosis comes? When the business fails? When the relationship ends in heartbreak? When you lose the job, the savings, or the person you thought would be there forever? When you're at your lowest, tired, broke, defeated, and questioning everything, who stays? That's the real question, isn't it? Who has that one person, or those few rare people, who will still be standing by your side, no matter what? Not just the casual, I'm here for you that sounds nice in a text, but the kind of presence that shows up. The one who sits with you in the silence when there are no easy answers. The one who doesn't flinch when life gets ugly. The one who chooses to stay, even when it's inconvenient, even when you're not your best self, even when there's nothing to gain. I've been thinking about this a lot lately. In a world that moves so fast, where relationships often feel transactional, and social media highlights only the highlight reels, true loyalty has become one of the rarest treasures. We celebrate ride or die in songs and movies, but how many of us actually have someone who lives that in real life? Think about your own circle for a moment. Who celebrates with you when things are going great, but also checks in when the updates stop coming? Who can you call at 2 a.m. without feeling like a burden? Who has seen you at your absolute worst, angry, broken, messy, and still chooses to stick around? Who doesn't disappear when your life stops being convenient or fun? If you have even one person like that, you are incredibly fortunate. That kind of unwavering support is priceless. It's the human equivalent of a lighthouse in the storm, steady, reliable, and life-saving. But many of us don't, and that's okay to admit. Loneliness in hard times is more common than we talk about. Sometimes families drift. Sometimes friends change. Sometimes people we counted on reveal that their loyalty had conditions we never noticed until the conditions changed. The deeper truth is this: the people who stay during your worst times are the ones who truly love you for who you are, not for what you can offer. They see your value even when you can't see it yourself. They remind you that you're not alone, even when the world feels empty. So today, I want to ask you honestly, do you have someone who will stand by your side no matter what? Take a quiet moment and think about it. If yes, reach out to them today. Tell them how much that means. Gratitude like that strengthens the bond and reminds both of you of its power. If the answer is no, or not really, please know you're not broken and you're not alone in feeling that way. Building that kind of relationship takes time, vulnerability, and choosing the right people. It starts with being that person for others, showing up consistently without keeping score. It grows in small, everyday moments of honesty and care, long before the crisis comes. Because here's what I believe. We all need at least one person who sees our darkness and doesn't run. Someone who believes in us when we've stopped believing in ourselves. Someone who stays. Life is too long and too unpredictable to go through it without a few steady hands to hold when the ground shakes. If you have that person or people, I'd love to hear your story in the comments. What makes their loyalty so special? How has it carried you through tough seasons? If you're still looking for that kind of connection, start by being the kind of friend the world needs more of. Loyal, present, and brave enough to stay when it's hard. You never know whose storm you might help calm, or whose presence might one day calm yours. Here's to the quiet heroes who stay, and to becoming one ourselves. In those moments, the world feels heavy, and the sunshine fades. Friends may drift away, and the invitations stop. Silence fills the group chats, and loneliness creeps in. But remember, storms are temporary. It's okay to seek shelter and take time to heal. Reach out to those who care, even if it feels hard. Surround yourself with support, and know that brighter days will return. Embrace the lessons learned in the rain, for they will help you grow. Hold on to hope, and trust that the sun will shine again.